Is it 101 Reasons Why Buckethead is the GOAT? By Buckethead Disciple? Could this be that this channel is just simping over the Buckethead? Man, is that what it is? I'll guess we go. Even though I know his music is free, even though I know the music is free, I'm still terrified.
Word up, everyone. This is the Buckethead Disciple. Yeah, choosing the world's greatest guitarist is kind of dumb nowadays. Society has already kind of made up its mind on that end, despite my opinions on the matter. But I think it is unfortunate that Buckethead isn't on any of these existing lists, when he most certainly should be. To mitigate this, I have contributed 101 reasons why I think Buckethead is the greatest guitarist of all time, or at least why he should be higher on your personal list, and I will do so while dipping into 5 common...
I don't even have a favorite guitarist. I'll be honest. I don't even have one. I wouldn't have one. I don't think so I have one. At least I'm not aware.
Categories of what makes a great guitarist. Category 1. A great guitarist has got to have significant guitar playing abilities and cannot be your standard run-of-the-mill guitarist. To start, Guitar 1 voted Buckethead the 8th fastest guitar shredder of all time. And he is commonly included in official
8 fastest
list of the fastest guitarists in music. He has an uncommon playing style unique to music and entertainment in general.
How would you describe the Buckethead style?
Disembodied.
He is a master of...
Bro. Is that how he basically talks, yet it has this other weird head of a mask or whatever you have and just like talks through that? Favorite band, singer, rapper, anything? I meant specific guitarist. If I have a favorite band, it would probably still be Skillet. That doesn't change. Still can't believe I got a shiny Psyduck. Nice, nice. Psyduck is always nice.
Ad-libbing and making up grooves entirely on the spot. Great examples of this can be found in the 2002 Bonnaroo Festival, and just listen to the album Population Override. He is a natural musician. According to a few timelines, Buckethead mastered the guitar in a matter of only 6 to 7 years.
Yeah, he could find
6 to 7 years. That's what I call skill.
someone like, I mean, even at that point, Paul Gilbert was at first daunting, and then within a couple months, 3 months, no, you know, and Yngwie, that took about it seemed like a month.
He has popularized playing guitar with kill switches. He excels at playing bass. He's a monster on banjo.
The words monster and banjo, I don't think those two should go together. I do not think they should go together. I like Dragon Force with the power of the saber blade. Okay. Interesting.
He has blown people away with his acoustic music. He has like 1 million foot pedals and effects, and
he can excel at it appears that he can excel at anything that does just remotely look like a guitar, I guess.
uses all of them. He has mastered a variety of genres, including heavy metal, rock, ambient lullabies, bluesy, jazzy style music, pop funk, country bluegrass, and experimental music. Though he is usually known as a shredder and lead guitarist, many artists like Freakbass, Batman Bill Laswell, and Maximum Bob consider him a master of rhythm and riff as well.
I mean, I don't even think there's any question. He's the riff king on earth. If you're talking about riffs, and especially rhythmic, dude, his pocket, so to speak, on the guitar is unparalleled.
Buckethead learned guitar from some of the best teachers the USA had to offer.
Haber Brown, Paul Gilbert, Johnny Fortune. I've not heard of any of these, to be fair.
In the 1980s, he has discovered several new guitar playing techniques, most notably his finger nubs. He fairly regularly plays his guitar without even looking at it. According to Travis Dickerson, the solo to the song Jordan...
Dickerson. Just a reminder, he has 300 plus albums. Yeah. Wait, I thought it was just 200 plus. It's 300 plus? God damn it, bro. Bro was busy.
Which is like 1.5 minutes with over 1,000 notes, was played in one complete, uninterrupted pass. He has contributed to the popularization of lots of guitar playing techniques, including sweep picking, multi-finger tapping, atonal compositions, and hybrid picking. He plays guitar so hard
What next? Are you telling me he's the king in competitive guitar playing?
that he frequently sweats like a meatloaf. The guy plays guitar with
Why did you point that out? These sweats. Crazy.
the mask on his face, which can't be comfortable or easy to play guitar while wearing. Speaking of his mask,
You can't even see through it. Am I stupid? He can't even see through it. 200 his personal albums. Okay. Okay. He can't even see through it.
has a film over the eye holes so he can barely see. Heck, he might as well be blind. Yet he still plays guitar perfectly well. Besides, his body was literally built to play guitar. I mean, look at the size of those fingers and hands. Category 2. A great guitar.
Zahando. Bro could grab your face and like yank you. Crazy. Okay, interesting. So that was the guitar section. Now the entertainment section.
Guitarist is more than just a guitar player. They must know how to entertain their audience and give them a reason to want to follow their music. To begin, Buckethead knows karate. For the most part. He is a nunchuck.
Bro fell. Buckethead, is that you? That is the Buckethead.
Master. He dances a pretty convincing robot. He also dances like Michael Jackson pretty well. He has let a fan come on stage and play his guitar on 2 separate occasions. He has inspired at least 4 YouTube channels to dedicate some, if not all, of their content to Buckethead.
You are sneaky. You are a sneaky little guy. Not gonna lie. Due to 6 feet reminder. Yes, and
He has inspired dozens of fans to produce all sorts of other Buckethead-inspired art pieces, and has inspired cosplay appearances at several public events around the world. Just watching the guy play is a blast! After all, he has several YouTube videos with millions of views, and a bunch of people who
looking at how good homie is with his hands, I'm gonna say this. It's really out of the pocket, but I'm gonna say it. His girlfriend must be quite happy. His girlfriend must be quite happy about the skill of his hands. That's a lot of views, by the way. That is a lot of views. I'm just gonna say that. I hate brain rot. There. Yeah. Surprise, surprise. Everyone does, I think.
do reaction videos to his live performances. He frequently has super fun elements of his live shows, like reenactments, dancing encores, and guest musicians. Sometimes his live shows have random, unplanned activities, like flicking foam fingers at pea sticks, statue kicking, and letting a dummy high-five the audience. Point is, his shows are super fun. When playing live, he plays each solo for every song a little differently each and every time. He lets fans in the front row of his shows tap his kill switch. He frequently will play his guitar with only one hand.
That chicken. Girls like him a lot. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not particularly surprised. Look at that chicken. Look at that chimkin.
While doing something fun with the other, like whipping nunchucks around, playing with lightsabers, or chainsaws, or just giving a guy his hat back. He spends thousands of dollars per year to purchase toys that he distributes to his audience at each and every show. Category 3. Whether they decide to be famous or not, a great guitarist must have a noteworthy career and must be well recognized in the music industry. First off, Buckethead has received significant praise from tons of other guitarists, including guitar great Paul Gilbert, Megadeth's Dave Mustaine.
Ooh, even from Megadeth. Well, not surprised. He's 57 now. Okay.
And even Slash. He has received critical acclaim from writers and editors of Guitar One magazine, Guitar Player magazine, and much more. He has had significant international exposure, touring in Brazil, Japan.
Well, Europe makes sense. Oh, look at that! There's 2 points in Germany! Japan 3 times. Hong Kong as well. Brazil, yeah, okay. Interesting. Guns N' Roses feared him. I can see that. I can see that.
Hong Kong, and all over Canada and Europe. Producing instrumental music allows him to have fans all around the world that can fully appreciate his music no matter what language they speak. He has kept an extremely low profile, and the only photos of his real face are photos that he is allowed to be released.
Interesting. I mean, from what I can tell here, he doesn't look bad. He does not look bad. He has really long fingers.
He breaks the mold of the standard-looking guitarist. After all, he is a silent, giant robot with a bucket on his head who was raised by chickens. He has been faithful to the Buckethead character for over 30 years. He records music even when recovering from family deaths, back surgeries, and heart surgeries. And despite these surgeries and the treatment for his heart arrhythmia in 2017, he has still gone on 3 tours since then. He does not seek fortune or money, or fame or popularity.
People couldn't understand why someone who was as good as he was didn't want notoriety, didn't want you to see his face. And everybody who went into metal and rock, almost all of them were doing it because they wanted something, right? And it was like with him, he didn't really want anything. He just wanted to get off and have fun. And
he has played guitar for both big-name bands,
IRL VTuber, the energy. I do not want others to see my face. True. Interesting that his identity is that well preserved, essentially, or like hidden.
And scarcely known groups. He started out by opening for smaller bands and now personally sells out larger venues all across the United States. He has his own signature guitar, for Pete's sake! And he has played guitar at a live concert.
Well, that's quite peak, not gonna lie. That is not bad. That is not bad. Having his own signature guitar is actually not surprising, looking at how good he is.
Over 500 times throughout his career. Category 4. A great guitarist must have a decent discography that explores all aspects of their abilities and emotions. Buckethead has released over 300 solo albums to date.
Over 300 solo albums! Jesus, goodness! What the? Wait, am I looking at that correctly? 118 in 2015. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Favorite brain rot is Dragonoli, Cannoli. Cannelloni. What the fuck? Loving his guitar sound, but I think music is even more risky than slurs on stream. Well, it's copyright free, so it should be fine.
2015 alone, he recorded 118 albums. He has guest starred on over 60 other albums with dozens of other artists.
So he's essentially in over 360 albums, 300 of which are solo. Wow.
Including keyboardist Bernie Worrell, Viggo Mortensen, Serge Tankian.
Wait, Viggo Mortensen? Wait.
Bernie Worrell.
The man that is in Lord of the Rings. Hello.
Viggo Mortensen, Serge Tankian, and Iggy Pop. Just in his solo discography, he has recorded well over 2,000 songs.
Over 2,000 songs? What the fuck? This is a madman. Wow.
And has probably contributed to and written thousands more. Buckethead has contributed to several soundtracks for movies, television.
Okay, Ghost of Mars. That's an interesting. Chris Farley, Mortal Kombat. Okay. This one. Last Action Heroes. What the fuck? Dragon Ball Z? The History of Trunks? What the fuck? That's crazy work. That's interesting. Dragon Ball Z, The History of Trunks special. Wow. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. Can't tell what that is. Saw 2. I think this is Stealing Beauty. Interesting. Wow. Very interesting.
Video games and TV commercials.
Ooh, Twisted Metal. Okay. Sega for the Sega Saturn.
As well. He has produced several music videos from his solo discography and several DVDs worth of personal video footage. He has appeared on television several times, including PBS Soundstage, a few MTV interviews, and several music award functions. He has a music style that is diverse enough to appeal to any audience. Several Buckethead fans have admitted to breaking down into tears after hearing some of his most
that is great. Breaking down in tears? That's crazy.
emotional songs and albums. He has provided an unlimited supply of Halloween-themed music. And speaking of music themes, Buckethead song titles vary in complexity and theme. From the environment, to bodies of water, to dreams, to everyday kitchen items, and some weird crap that happens to animals. He has recorded songs that range from an average of 13 notes per second to 1 note per every 1.5 seconds.
Interesting, very interesting. Wow. The original OST, not the cover. The original OST of History of Trunks. Yes, the original OST. That is crazy.
He has released a single collection of music with over 92 songs on it, and others where the whole album is just one uninterrupted song. In several cases, he plays the bass in his own musical recordings. He frequently sells his pikes for only $2 each. Not all of his song titles are based on random things. He has dedicated several albums and songs to family members, friends, heroes, athletes.
Interesting, even Michael Jordan.
Artists and writers. He is fairly cultured for a guitarist and has written songs about lots of humanities-inspired works. Category 5. A great guitarist must be a hero and make the most out of their personal life. He explores other artistic mediums like drawing.
Art, okay, yeah, that I know that from the last one. Art, okay.
And painting, and has produced and sold hundreds of each. He has let family members do voice work on some of his albums, and his dad even showed up in a music video. He has played a few private gigs for some avid fans, including a wedding. He is somewhat of a political activist, mostly thanks to Bootsy and Viggo Mortensen. He never brags about his musical abilities and always says he could be better. He is philanthropic. All proceeds
We love a humble king. We love a humble king. Sure.
to purchasing the single The Rising Sun went to disaster victims of the Japanese tsunami of 2009. He has gifted several guitars. These 2 went to Hard Rock hotels. This signed one went to a random fan. And this acoustic one went to a kid. Speaking of kids, he loves kids. He also doesn't
Pause. There's many celebrities that love kids. In the, not the right way. He does in the right way.
drink. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't do drugs. He doesn't have any tattoos. He doesn't swear. And he rarely drinks caffeine.
He never swears.
Bro is actually an angel. It's crazy. Bro is actually an angel. Bro is actually an angel. Hold up. Bro is actually an angel.
He doesn't drink. Nothing.
Right.
He's as clean as, you know.
Right.
He's kind and only speaks highly of others, and never speaks ill of anyone in the entertainment industry. He is called by many friends, associates, and co-artists the nicest and humblest guy they know.
And most of all, he's my friend, and most of all, he's a great guy. Believe me when I tell you, he is one of the nicest men I know.
What his legions of fans may not know is that he is also one of the most generous, soulful human beings I have ever met.
He's one of, if not the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
He has an amazing sense of humor and loves the crap out of his fans. He has a deep, sincere, and profound love for his family, especially his parents.
I love my parents, missing my parents for mom, watching the boats with my dad, hold me forever, heaven is your home. He is actually a big, the greenest of all flags, it appears.
And most of all, in his first and, to date, only out-of-character interview, he speaks with his counselor, Barry Michaels, about the one thing that relates to every single human being on the planet: conquering your weaknesses and becoming stronger for it.
Because I was always like super scared to play. And then when he's like, you should just go for it. And I was like, yeah, that would be cool, because I could do everything I like doing as this character that I'm totally scared to death to do otherwise. Like, but in a way, I'm more of me myself. And it's just fun. It's fun to me.
To conclude my obnoxious list of 101 reasons why Buckethead is the greatest guitarist of all time, I think that Buckethead's musical abilities are most impressive because they are a physical manifestation that, despite your fears, shortcomings, and anxieties, you can still turn your weaknesses into strengths and positively impact the world. Anyway, I need a drink of water. Are there any other great things about Buckethead that you would add to this list that I have not discussed? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below.
There have been people who have suddenly felt entitled to rip you off or take advantage of you. And if that's ever happened, how have you handled it?
Well, I like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
What the heck?
No.
That's wild. Okay, well, he's the incredibly talented and good guy. Not much to add to this. Wow, very interesting. Very interesting. I should listen to some stuff. Not gonna lie. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe.